Welcome back to the universe within. This week we are exploring the law of vibration that resides in the throat. We'll begin in a reclined, supported fish posture, maybe draping the torso over a bolster or a pillow. The hips are grounded and the heart is open and the throat opens here in this shape. If you prefer to lie flat on the back, you're welcome to go there. We'll begin by coming into coherence, inviting the body to come into the room, awareness of the body grounding and rooting down to the earth, feeling the breath moving in and out of the body. Invite the mind to simply follow the breath in and out, maybe even playing with a little ujjayi breath, which is a slight constriction in the back of the throat. Notice the emotional body. Let your feelings flow. And then notice your energetic body, your life force energy swirling all throughout you and all around you. Let it nourish you in the present moment. All parts of you working together as one. Breathing slowly and deeply now. Tuning into the law of vibration. Nothing rests. Everything is in constant movement. Beginning to bring some gentle movement into the body, wiggling fingers and toes, moving the head from side to side. And if you have any props under the body, gently bring them out from under the body and take them over to the side and lie flat on the back. Legs long, feet flop open, arms alongside the body, shoulders down away from the ears. Allowing the head to rock gently from side to side as we come into some curiosity with the throat chakra. The front of the neck, the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, the inside of the neck, the jaw. We'll bring the hands to come together, bringing some friction between the hands to create that warmth, to bring some potent life force energy into the hands. Take these nice warm hands and touch your neck gently. Energetically tuning in to the throat, where you speak, where your vibrational sound is felt and heard and shared. Breathing into this space. And then bringing some awareness into the jaw. We open and close the jaw when we speak, and so we bringing some loving massage to the jaw space. Just for a few moments. And maybe contemplating how our words and our thoughts carry a vibrational signature, a specific frequency. And it ripples out into the expanding universe. So maybe practicing hum, the seed mantra for the throat. Be brave to share your voice with yourself and feel your body vibrating. Beginning to notice your unique vibration in this moment. Beginning to bend the knees, bring them in toward the chest. Yeah. Bring the arms down alongside the body. And keeping those knees together, feet lifted, take some big circles counterclockwise. Imagine your knees are tracing a circle in the sky. Slowly using your hands as brakes to slow it down. Inviting a nice massage in the glutes and the hips here. Moving in the opposite direction with these circles, inviting them to be slow. Notice where else your body can soften here. Yeah, coming into a nurturing space energetically and vibrationally here. Legs come up, arms come up, and then coming up to a seat. We'll take the hands wide behind the body, under the shoulders, fingers facing out to the side. Feet come really wide on the mat, and then just let your knees sweep from side to side. And notice as you lean back into your hands, the front of your body shining upward slightly. And tune into the front of your throat. And then maybe coming to one side with the knees, sweeping the arm across. Taking the knees to the other side, sweeping the arm across. Really just being intuitive with your movements, inviting your present moment, wisdom, to guide your practice. I'll just make suggestions. You do what feels good for you. Yeah, playing. Inviting your vibration to be more pure, more loving. We'll come into a reverse tabletop, or what I like to call altar pose. Hands under the shoulders, fingers facing the body. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, hips draw down. Notice if you want your chin close to the chest, you want to open up your throat and move with the breath. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Altar pose. So your sacred body temple in an altar pose. What kind of offerings do you give yourself in this moment? Exhale, lower the hips down. Take the feet wide again. Maybe come down onto the forearms this time as you take those wide windshield wipers with the knees. Notice if you want to open up the front of the throat here or stay more neutral with the neck, or try a little bit of both. Just being very mindful of your neck throughout this practice. Come back into that reverse table or altar pose, stacking the joints. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips. Moving with the breath. And then we'll pause with the hips up and reach the right leg up. Big movement here, lifting up. Bring the feet forward and up, forward and up, forward and up, forward, and then allow the hips to draw down. We're keeping that right leg long, taking the left leg to cross over the right, twisting toward the left. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, deepening into the twist, opening up the front of the chest. Coming back to center. Now we're going to rock the calf shin area. So taking foot in one hand, knee in the other hand. Imagine your shin is a baby. And then extend the leg long. Wiggle out those legs, lift the seat. Nice. And sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Move with the breath. Long spine on the inhale. Folding forward on the exhale. Intuitive movements welcome. Listen to your body. Feet flexed toward the face. Now we're going to come back to that altar pose. Inhale, lifting the hips up. Exhale, lowering it down. Move with the breath for a few rounds. Nice. And then we'll extend that left leg up, lifting the hips a little higher, drawing the foot forward and lifting up. Forward and lifting up. Forward and draw the shape down. So the left leg's long, right knee's bent. Take the right foot to the outside of the left leg, twisting toward the knee. Twisting to the right. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, deepening. Flexing the foot of that long leg. Beautiful. Minding your frequency. What are my thoughts and actions and words vibrating out into the world? May I mind my frequency so that I offer the world beautiful vibrations. Once again, we are rocking that shin for a moment and then coming back to a nice forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, round forward. And play with it here. Move with the body. Intuitively, creatively, how does the body want to move through? We'll pause in the seated forward fold, inviting the length of the spine to stay long as you fold. Beautiful. Stretching out the western side of the body. Inhale, sit back up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's get a little warmer. Coming onto hands and knees here. Nice stacked joints. We'll move through some cat and cow shapes. Inhale, drop the belly, peel the shoulders back, lift the head and tail. Exhale, round the middle of the back to the sky. Inhale, cow. Exhale, scaredy cat. Moving with your breath. What feels good for you? Nourishing stretches. We'll keep the hips stacked over the knees, drawing the hands forward, melting heart pose, drawing the chest down toward the earth. Maybe the head reaches the earth. Take a nice breath here. Round the spine as you come back to that tabletop. Come into high plank. We'll just play a little bit here in high plank, feeling strong. Maybe planch the shoulders slightly forward and draw them back. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, come down to the belly. Coming into cobra pose. Inhale, cobra, exhale, lower. Tune into the back of the neck, staying long here. The back of that throat chakra. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Beautiful. One more here. Tuck the toes, move through tabletop, downward facing dog. Finding a nice stance here. Bending and straightening into the knees. And then really take some nice neck stretches in your downward dog. Playing with the gaze here, playing with the head. tuning into that energetic center. And only if it feels good, we'll practice taking left hand to right leg for a twist in downward dog. Just listen to your body here. Take the left hand back to the corner of the mat and then take the right hand over to the left leg, twisting in this downward dog shape. Big stretch. Back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. We're just going to hop into a seat and then extend the legs out. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Then we'll play with holding this fold. Feet are flexed. Spine is long. Gaze is slightly forward for this beautiful Western intense stretch. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, heart center. Beautiful. Coming back to high plank. Exhale, lower down, maybe Chaturanga Dandasana, to upward facing dog or cobra. Maybe you pause here in your back bend and look out over each shoulder, just giving extra love to the neck and bringing more awareness into the throat chakra. Maybe bending the knees or rolling over the toes to make it to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Playing with some neck movement here again, getting wild and expressive or subtle. Beautiful. Maybe playing once more with left hand toward right leg or holding on to shin or ankle. And then try it with the other side. Right hand toward left leg, outside of the leg. And back to downward dog. Once again, stepping or hopping to a nice seat, legs long, feet flexed. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Long spine, inhale. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. So to see where you like your hands, I'm going to practice peace fingers around my big toes. Just tuning in to the long spine, maybe drawing the low belly in and up a little more so you can find more spaciousness. Starting to feel warmer in the hamstrings. Half lift on the inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up to a seat, and we're going to come back into some twists. This time starting with the right leg to the outside of the left, twisting to the right. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, deepening in. Feel the shoulders peeling back, opening up the chest. Come back to center. And we're going to rock this shin calf area again. I like to call it rocking the baby. Maybe your knee and hand come into the elbow creases here. Or maybe you just hold on with your hands. Yeah. Allowing the chest to draw forward, and then maybe a little twist here to the right again. Exhale, forward fold, maybe crossing the arms. Half lift, inhale. And then we'll bend into the left knee, take the foot to the outside of the leg. Take that left hand behind the body like a second spine. Inhale, lift and lengthen the crown. Exhale, twist deeper to the left. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, deepening. Bringing yourself back to center, maybe grabbing the foot in the knee or putting knee and foot in elbow creases as you rock the baby here. Chest draws toward the shin, nice long spine. Yeah, just opening up the shape. Maybe a little twist, holding onto the foot. Exhale, draw the shape down, maybe a little cross-armed forward fold, half lift, and then sitting up tall once more. Moving through a vinyasa, exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. Once more, pausing here in your back bend, looking out over shoulders if that feels okay, feeling the strength and the radiance in your posture. Moving into downward facing dog on your exhale, moving into some intuitive movement if you like. Once again, nice neck stretches in down dog if that feels good. And then I like to lift and drop my heels swiftly to allow the glutes, the legs to shake out, really awakening the Shakti, the Kundalini energy coiled at the base of the spine, inviting it to awaken the chakras. Now we'll come back to a seat, legs long, feet flexed toward the face. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Yeah. Starting to feel more spaciousness here in Paschimottanasana, Western intense stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, heart. Play with a little bit of those nice swaying side to sides. Again, get really intuitive with it. I mean, let your arms sweep as the knees sweep, creating some playful, loving energy, playful, loving vibrations being rippled out into the universe now. Yeah. We're going to play with a little gibberish now, really just playing with this throat chakra. So sitting in bound angle pose, open and close the jaw, maybe stick out your tongue, and then invitation to come into a little gibberish with the voice. Yeah. Just inviting yourself to be a little weird and silly and just notice how your voice vibrates your body. Come back to high plank. Just be here in this shape, feeling strong and grounded, present. Exhale, lower down to the belly, untuck the toes. Cobra pose, inhale. Exhale, lower. Tune into the back of the neck here. Let it be long. Inhale, lifting the shape. Exhale, lowering the shape down. Moving with the breath. And another melting heart pose now. Allowing the heart to melt down toward the earth as the hips stay high. And then rounding the spine, coming into tabletop to downward facing dog. Practicing the twist if you like, left hand to right ankle, ? Left hand comes back, right hand reaches for left ankle. Back to down dog. Step or hop into legs coming in front, feet flexed. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe bringing some energetic movement here, moving with the hands, allowing the hands to sweep the energy up to the cosmos and sweep it back down to the terrestrial being. Sweep and offer up to the cosmos. Draw down to the throat. Supremely present. Coming into Dandasana, tuck the chin toward the chest. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, heart. We're going to play with reverse or upward plank pose. Point the toes, hands behind, under the shoulders, fingers facing. Draw the chest forward. On an inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, strengthen the body. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, strengthen the body. Lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips back down. It's a big stretch. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Round the spine, tucking the chin. Take the feet a little wider and draw yourself into some cat-cow shapes, intuitive shapes. Drawing the chest through the legs and then rounding the back. Inhale, chest reaches forward. Exhale, round the spine. Minding your frequency as you bow forward in bound angle pose. Minding your frequency. What am I rippling out into the universe in this moment? Bring the hands to the back of the neck now. The front of the neck and the jaw. Give some love there. Coming back for another round of this upward plank or Purvottanasana. Hands under the shoulders, fingers face the body. Point the toes, draw the inner legs together. Strong legs. Heart shines. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Notice if you want to keep your chin close to your chest or open up the front of the throat here. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, strong. Exhale, lower the hips down. Big stretch. Yeah, maybe your calves need a little love after that, or the backs of your legs, or the fronts of your legs. Lots of things being activated here. So now we'll just roll back and forth, up and down on the spine. And this might be plenty. I will be practicing plow pose here. If this does not feel safe for your neck, just continue to roll back and forth. If you're able to bring the feet onto the earth in this plow pose, maybe your hands can touch your feet. Just feel and bring some weight into the shoulder shelf. And then gently begin to lower back down to the earth. Yeah, coming up to seat. Giving yourself some neck stretches. Opening and closing the jaw. And then we'll roll back to plow once more. Maybe bringing the fingers to interlace. Forearms draw down to the earth. Maybe, just maybe, bending into the knees. And the knees come to press the ears for ear pressure pose. It's a big stretch, so just please listen to your body. You can always do poses in your head, right? So if you are in that ear pressure pose, come back to plow, release the hands, and gently lower down. Nice. Feet plant. Just take a moment. Breathe. Be gentle with your neck. Coming into just a little bit of a fish pose, sitting on the elbows and just opening the front of the throat, leaning the head back a little or a lot, coming back up and then letting the throat open, coming back up, just giving a nice stretch to the neck after the plow and ear pressure pose. Now, if you feel like you can do more, maybe you just rock and roll up and down the spine and just play with that. If you'd like to practice a shoulder stand, really get yourself on your shoulders. Maybe bring the hands to the low back, inviting the hips and the shoulders to stack, inviting the gaze to be up to the sky. The neck is long, the shoulders are strong. The legs come up. Then invite an inversion here. And stay up for as long as it feels nourishing in your body. Finding space in the neck, even as you feel the compression there for the thyroid gland. Maybe coming back to plow from there, releasing the hands or keeping them, maybe one more ear pressure pose. And with your ears pressed by your knees, you can hum and make noise and feel the vibration there. We are in constant movement, sending our vibration out into the universe in every moment. What vibrations will you send? Coming out of plow, shoulder stand, ear pressure, slowly allowing the legs to draw down to the earth. Nice strong core. And then we'll move right into that full fish pose. So I like to bring my hands under my seat. Heart shines, top of the head reaches for the earth, front of throat wide open. Great place to stay. You can always come back to that supported fish pose. Maybe the hands come into prayer at that 45-degree angle. Maybe you lift one leg. Maybe you lift another leg. Maybe you lift both legs up into that full fish pose, only if it feels good in your body. And when you feel complete with fish, gently allow the neck to come neutral. Yeah, and maybe you keep your legs long. Maybe you hug the knees into the chest. Just give yourself a moment. Wow, what a glorious body, mind you have, exploring the landscape of vibrations and frequencies within and all around, exploring the voice, and minding your frequency. Minding your frequency. Bringing the hands back to massage the neck, the jaw. Maybe as you allow the knees to gently rock side to side, just bringing awareness and love back into this space. What kind of vibrations am I sending out into the universe now? And may I be more mindful with my thoughts and my words and my actions so that I ripple beautiful, loving, high vibrations out into the world. Yeah. So I'm going to come into a full wheel pose now. And if you'd rather do a bridge pose, you can go there. But this full wheel pose, if accessible in your body, really allows that head to just hang down toward the earth, which might be a nice break for the neck. So playing here in this deep back bend for as long as it feels good, maybe coming up onto your tippy toes, rocking back and forth, see what feels accessible. And then slowly lower down, back of the head, shoulders, and body down to the earth. Hug the knees into the chest, pointing and flexing the toes, swirling around the ankles and wrists, all limbs up to the sky, rotating wrists and ankles. Yeah, maybe giving yourself a nice shake. Feeling the back of the neck long. Getting intuitive. I like to call this interpretive dancing for the sky. And then we'll come into that blissful baby shape or happy baby. Inviting you to explore the voice once more. Playful. Playful. Give yourself a smile. Rock side to side. Come into your bliss.
Blah 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 blah. Я торгую, я пою, потом мне потом
Give yourself a hug. You've explored the beautiful, vast, unique vibrations that you hold in the present moment over and over again. You've noticed how these vibrations have different frequencies that ripple out into the world. Invite yourself to roll all the way over to the right side in this fetal position. Tight ball. Ready to be reborn out into the world. Minding your frequency. Being impeccable with your word. And noticing that everything is vibrating. Everything is alive with a beautiful life force energy. Bringing yourself up to an easy seat. Inviting your hands to stay where they are. Or you can reach the arms out and around, up overhead, palms pressed. Exhale, hands through the center channel, pausing at the throat and arriving at the heart. Namaste.